maybe I hit a show. I'm training legs. I'm trying to make it a priority now. It's like a churro. Good morning.
Vietnam.
Hi, Luke. He loved the camera, see? Daddy's going to the gym for the first time in like
3 weeks. I'm small.
Because he got sick. And I just finished cardio. Average heart rate, look at that. I freaking crushed it today. Get into optimal fat burning state. Most people need to be between 115 to 130. And we're going to talk about what's been happening in life and why I'm doing cardio first thing in the morning. You are the most distracting kitty ever right now. Love you. Can we work out?
Thanks.
I'm gonna go get ready. Take a shower. I'm about to do my skincare routine. I did my cleanser already in the shower, which I'm currently using the Outset. I am really impressed with this brand. Scarlett Johansson is the founder of it. And if you guys haven't checked it out, it's 100% natural, vegan. My gym fit for the day, I'm training legs, primarily glutes and hamstrings. And honestly, I've only been working out 2 to 3 days of weights a week. You guys who followed me for the last few years know I used to be a gym rat going 5-6 days a week. You have to do with intensity. And I use intensity in pretty much everything that I do. Now things have kind of changed and we're gonna talk about why as well. So I always do my hair last in the morning. I've been washing it like 2 times a week, but what we're gonna do is I've got this little rotating stand here with all my skincare, well, most of my skincare stuff. I'm starting off with a hydrating mist. This one is from Cora Beauty. Miranda Kerr is the founder of this one. Maybe I'm just trying to look like a celebrity because I'm using all these celebrity face brands. What I'm gonna do is a serum. So this is the Outset Firming Vegan Collagen Prep Serum. I just do one little pump. Now that I have my serum on, it's time for my favorite part, which is the gua sha. Using the Lanson Pro. This company, I found her on Instagram. She does all traditional Chinese medicine. And number 1, beautiful packaging. Number 2, just wait, beautiful, I believe it's called a Nephrodite Jade. And it's super heavy, which means it's good quality. When it comes to crystals, you guys and gals, you gotta make sure what you're buying is actually good quality. What I'm trying to do is improve my lymph nodes and my natural detoxification processes by getting circulation into my face. When you wake up, we're laying on a plane. So what happens? A lot of fluid and blood actually pools in our face and in some of our different cavities. So we wanna make sure we're getting that moving when we get out of bed in the morning. I went and did fast cardio first thing because it's been my normal routine lately. Then I take my nice shower and do my skincare, and if I put makeup on, I'll do it then too. If my face starts to get dry, which it is right now, I'm actually gonna put a face oil on. You don't wanna be tugging the skin when you're using this tool. So I started using this ancient Greek remedy on Amazon is where I found this. So you can find that in my Amazon shop in the link below. And what I'm gonna do is put a little bit, just a little bit because it's oil. You only need a little bit. Trying to accomplish is a smooth movement with the stone. We're usually doing sets of 5 for everything. Side of my neck, this feels so nice. Be really gentle with the neck. There's this little claw. I do that to open up the chest a little bit too. So now we work our way up. So I'm gonna start with the side. It's actually better if you slow down. I just have a bad habit of going fast. Can gua sha help with acne? Technically no. However, if you have excess sebum in your pores, this could actually make your acne worse by spreading it. So you do want a washer tool if you have active acne. I'm gonna go in with my under eye moisturizer. I have a couple. This is the Squalene Marine Algae Eye Cream from Biossance. we're gonna use a tool under the eye. And this has actually helped my under eyes quite a bit. From the nose bridge to the forehead. You don't really need to do it on the forehead, actually the scalp. And using this comb tool can help with wrinkles on your forehead. Now I'm gonna put on my last moisturizer, which today I want a lighter weight, so I'm gonna use the Outset Squalene Daily Moisturizer. 1 pump is all it takes. Don't forget to put lotion on the rest of your body too. So I'm gonna do a natural makeup look, which has been kind of my go-to lately. These have been bothering me, and I'm gonna talk about that. Clients are texting me right now, but that's a good thing. My clients openly communicate when they have things going on, which makes my job a whole lot easier. When you have clients, communication is key, friends. Kosas Beauty Under Eye Concealer, but I use it everywhere. So what's been new with Caroline? Honestly, life's been busy, but good. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that in the end of last year, I had a gut protocol done and found out that I had 3 different things going on with gut imbalances. So we went on a gut healing protocol. I did decrease my weight training. I focused on reducing stress, which I was able to reduce some, but not to the totality of what I need to. So I don't think it's completely healed. We ran a 12-week natural kill-off phase, and I did drop some weight through that, but like I said, I don't think I have fully healed. One of my favorite foundations, and they just closed. So sad. So now if you guys have recommendations, please drop them in the comments, because Bite Beauty doesn't exist and I'm sad. Little sponge, this is in my Amazon shop as well. So how do you know you've healed from a gut protocol? Sometimes you know, sometimes you don't. Going by biofeedback and understanding my body is the biggest thing for me. I was still getting really gassy when we started adding in moderate to high FODMAPs, bloating, irregular bowels, lower gut distension. Key indicators that you have something going on with your gut. When you're healed, usually you have very minimal to no symptoms. Less inflammation, which I did have a huge drop in inflammation. You guys can even see it in my face now, how much leaner my face looks. And I weigh 138.2 pounds right now. So it's not like I'm at my lowest for me. And about 3 weeks ago, we switched to a moderate protein, 120 grams of protein, 70 grams of fat, and between 60 and 90 grams of carbs in a day. So I'm rotating high and low days. That was a huge change for me because I'm very accustomed to doing higher carb and higher protein. And any of you women who are in the sport, you know that that can be a challenge, because you're like, oh, I need to eat all the protein. You need a certain amount and you're not gonna lose muscle. I'm not really in a muscle building optimal protein level for myself, knowing my body, but I'm maintaining, which is all I wanted to do. From the gut protocol and starting to drop body weight, and I actually brought it up to him first. I'm like, you know, maybe I hit a show. I am technically 12 weeks out from a competition. You guys are gonna be the first to know this. I'm not really promoting it on any other social media. I might do a subscription only of my prep on Instagram. I haven't fully decided yet what I wanna do with that. So right now I'm putting a little brightener on underneath my eyes. Pack, and I know Morphe also is out of business. I got it on sale, no complaints. I like it for the most part. I like to do my foundation and stuff first now. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush with this brush. I'm obsessed with this blush brush from RT. It's the RT 400 I got on Amazon as well. So apparently the trend now with blush is you go across your nose. It's apparently a modern trend. I watch a couple different makeup artists on YouTube. That's where I get some of my makeup inspiration. I actually went out of order. She contours first. I am no makeup artist by any means. This isn't even the best brush to use for bronzer, but I don't like my contour brush, so. Okay, we're talking about me competing. So I'm technically in prep, 12 weeks out. What does that mean? I'm getting 14,000 steps in my days, which is kind of a lot for a normal person. I do about 40 minutes of cardio in the morning, and then I try and get steps through the day. So that can be through going to the grocery store, taking walks after my meals, which is kind of my big thing. And then sometimes Dave and I go for walks in the middle of the day to break up our work day. Like I said, the nutrition, I am in a deficit, but that's when you know things are working. I'm also using clenbuterol, 40 micrograms a day, and then growth hormone about 2 to 3 days a week. That's all I need. Like I said, maintaining, keeping things in check, and focusing on what I can control. I don't usually recommend people competing when they're experiencing gut issues. However, my end goal is to look a certain way and to drop body fat and weight. And as I'm doing that, if it makes sense to step on a stage, then I'll step on a stage. I've competed, I think, 15 shows. 15 shows, you guys, that's a lot for anyone. So now I'm taking the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. I do like some general beauty products that you find at like a pharmacy or online, and this is one of them. So I'm gonna use it to just kind of blend. Luke is playing with the cords below. Luke, only in the day in life. Only in the day in life videos. I said I might never compete again, but it's really hard when you have the bug to compete and you've done it for so long. Like, I still feel like I want to earn a pro card, and I believe I would be a good pro. But at the end of the day, I also want my health, I want a good business, I want good relationships with family and friends, and competitions can get in the way of that. I've seen it happen in other people's lives. I've seen it happen in my own life where I got too fixated on competing, and then what happened? I started losing some of my closest friends because I couldn't make time for them and literally had no energy for them. This is my current favorite brow tool, is from Patrick Ta, Major Brow Lamination Gel. Always schedule what you're trying to prioritize as a new habit. Literally just put it in your calendar, okay? And for me, content creation has been a back burner thing like for past 6 months. I'm trying to make it a priority now, and that's why I'm filming this. So I don't usually spend a lot on brow stuff because frankly, I don't really care. I recently want them to look a little bit fuller, so this was a great investment. Highly recommend. Pencil, this is from Sephora, and fill in the brows just a little bit more. Some of my brushes I need to replace because I literally get hairs everywhere, and that's how I know that they're getting bad. What are you doing? It's my favorite guy besides David and my dad. All right, now I'm gonna use for a base color on my eyes called Colorful. So original. Don't at me with these brush selections because, like I said, I'm gonna use a flat brush. I don't really know what I'm doing some days. He runs away because he knows he's not supposed to be doing that. It's so funny. He's like a dog. If you guys haven't seen my other videos about the bangles, you should go check those out. Fun. Luke and Leia are like 7 pounds now. They're getting big. It's done. Here's another Amazon find, you guys. Fantasy Changeable Prism Makeup. I want to say it was $10. Look at all these colors. Now, if I were to use an eyelid primer, the bold colors are really bold. Like, they stick out really well. I'm doing the light pink for the base. Fluffy brush, which I know is better. So I'm gonna use, I've been using this guy lately. Let's go ahead. Keeping it simple. And then I'm gonna use a smaller fluffy brush to do another color. Luke, we're gonna go in with this darker brown shimmer. We're just gonna go into the corners here. What? So my hack when it comes to my eye makeup is I use a Q-tip to clean up any mishaps that I make. It's liquid eyeliner. It's a gem. It's a gem. Danikrooks would be laughing at me right now. I hope she watches this video. If you guys don't follow Dani, go check out her makeup tutorials and you'll be like, Caroline, you don't know what you're doing. You guys are with me for this journey. We're gonna fix my eyeliner mess. Once again, another cheap beauty product, Lash Paradise. I love this mascara. I use a lot of natural products, as you guys can tell, but I also am frugal too. It's all balance. Life is about balance. So yes, I want to reduce my exposure to chemicals and carcinogens, but sometimes we gotta pick and choose what budgeting we need to do. Get out of there. Yeah, your claw's stuck, huh? There's Luke. And you're being naughty. Dang, girl, look at that glow. This is why I wanted a kitchen with windows, because that natural lighting is like prime. I've been cooking more of a savory breakfast, high fat. So today I'm making eggs with some vegetables. Oh, egos are done. Dutch sheep's milk cheese with organic eggs and veggies. Breakfast is made. I've got my water. I actually found this at Costco. It's a reduce insulated dishwasher safe water bottle. I think it's 64 ounces. I try and get about 120 to 150 ounces of water a day, not including other drinks. Hydration is key, especially if you're in a caloric deficit or you're healing your gut, because we want to improve motility, and our body's made up of 70% of water in our cells. So making sure you don't skimp water. I don't have a fork. A lot of my steps in the day is I start forgetting where I put things or forgetting to grab things, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't do that. So right now it's about 10:30. This is actually my normal time to eat my breakfast, is about 10:30. After doing my cardio, doing my morning skincare. All about the runny egg. Do after this, getting my work, got some clients to follow up with, and then we're gonna be going to the gym. A bodybuilder meal, turkey with mushrooms. Please tell me you're having carbs too.
Yeah, I need rice and then some soup.
Rice and soup. He's a bodybuilder if I've ever seen one. These egg white rats. Gonna be my sweet craving. I found them randomly at Aldi's one day, and then I just found them at Sprouts the other day. So it's literally like egg whites, cinnamon, vanilla, sunflower seed butter. And then I've got ground turkey. I'm gonna put some salsa. Try to eat about 30 to 50 minutes before training. And I salt everything. Salt is life. David's saying, right? Like a churro with chocolate in it. Time to get my intra stack put together. So I'm doing EAs, my base, scoop of pump, glutamine, because I forgot to do it this morning, and my creatine. If you guys haven't checked out Labrada Pro Series, code Caroline10 will give you 10% off of your order as well. I really like doing my pump formula in my intra workout instead of separately, because I notice much better blood flow and actual pumps. So I just got to Crunch Johns Creek, which is my home gym. I'm gonna be starting out with some glute extensions. It's a good stretch, but I also get blood flow in my hamstrings. I'm a little bit lightheaded with like high blood pressure today. So I'm managing that, managing how I feel. I'm really careful about that now after learning over the past several years, like what my body can handle and what it can't.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent. when I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it in a sense, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I think one of the hardest things a lot of us women and athletes experience is when you go into the gym expecting that you're going to have this killer crush it workout, and then it's the complete opposite. Had a really good energy this morning, and then at lunchtime we had something happen with our trash and some stuff in the business that I had to manage, and it was literally just like this knot of stress in my stomach, and I literally felt like crap coming in here. I started getting a pressure headache. I still have it. It's like all through here right now. And so ultimately I had to decide, like, how hard can I actually push? Can I literally like go in, do something that's going to put a lot of pressure on my neck and my traps and risk getting more of a headache from that? Probably not. So I opted for a more moderate training today, which you guys have seen, and ultimately that's what you have to do sometimes. So it sucks, but that's where you gotta let the ego go and you make the most of it. Focus on what you can control, get a good workout no matter what. Even if to you it's like a shitty workout, to someone else you rocked it. Not where you started, you're where you are now.